Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Shalom. And shalom to you few sisters that's listening and learning. Okay, so I want to get into a lesson, going into, a little bit that I seen from this article from RT News. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read from the top, Lord willing. This is edifying to the elect. All right. This is from RT News. It says U.S. Senator wants nuclear war. Moscow. Continuing on. American politicians are inciting an apocalyptic conflict. Russia's envoy has warned. I'm going to read a little bit more. It says Russia ambassador to the U.S. has accused Senator Lindsey Graham of trying to provoke a dangerous escalation between the two countries after the senior lawmaker urged the Pentagon to fire on Russian fighter jets. I'm going to read a little bit more. It says, asked about Graham's comments on Wednesday, Ambassador Anatoly Salaki, if I mispronounced it, Antonov, said the senator's call to shoot down Russian aircraft went far beyond common sense and risked all-out war between the world's largest nuclear powers. Okay, but the point I wanted to get, it says U.S. Senator wants nuclear war. And that last part I read in that paragraph where it says went far beyond common sense and risked all-out war between the world's largest nuclear powers. Okay, but we understand that war is approaching, man. Okay, World War III, the third woe. Okay, we understand that Russia will come up against America, man. We know that it's prophecy. All right, so without further ado, I wanted to go ahead and get into these scriptures. All right, so I'm gonna start off in Isaiah, the 13th chapter and the 17th verse. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 13. Verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Okay, and we understand the Medes is speaking about the Russians. Okay, we know that it's the Lord that's going to stir up the Russians to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right, and that shows you that the Lord controls the minds of these kings, man. So let me get that quick precept real quick. All right, Salakia. Let me get that in Proverbs, the 21st chapter and the first verse. This is Proverbs chapter 21 verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Okay, and when you go into that word heart in the Hebrew, it's lab, okay, which is your mind. All right, it says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. So that shows that the Lord controls the minds of these kings. All right, continuing on. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. That's right. So that shows you that the Lord is in complete control, man. All right, and we know that it's going to be the Lord that's going to stir up the hatred, okay, in Russia to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right, so let me go back to Isaiah the 13th chapter. All right, and another thing I wanted to mention, man, because a lot of these people, have this perception as if, it's, these presidents, or these prime ministers, that's pulling the strings and calling the shots, man. No, man, but we know even behind, these presidents, these prime ministers, we know, man, these elites, okay, of Esau, Edom, okay, the ones that's ruling darkness, all right, are the ones, that's pulling the strings of these presidents and these prime ministers. And we know that it's the Lord that's controlling the minds of these elites, man. So we know that it's Yahweh Bashem Yahushua that's in control. So let me go back to Isaiah the 13th chapter, all right? This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Okay, again, we understand the Medes is speaking about the Russians. The Lord is going to stir up the Russians to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great. All right, continuing on. Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. That's right, man. So we understand, man, it's not going to be anything, that America, which is Babylon the Great, can do to prevent Russia from coming up against this place, man. It's not any amount of money or any amount of negotiations that's going to stop them from coming up against America, which is Babylon the Great, man. We understand that it's prophecy, man. All right. Continuing on. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. And we know the bows are speaking about the missiles. Continuing on. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, their eyes shall not spare children. That's right, man. So we understand they're going to send those missiles over here, okay, those ICBMs, to completely destroy this place. Speaking about America, man, okay, which is Babylon the Great. And they're not going to regard, little children, pregnant women, okay? They're going to be looking to completely destroy this place, man. All right, so let me go ahead and get what else I had. All right, I'm going to go to Ezekiel, the 38th chapter. All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 38. I'm gonna get straight to the point. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 10. Thus saith the Lord God, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, come into the mind of who? The leader of Russia. Okay, whether that's Vladimir Putin or not, man, we understand that it's gonna be the leader of Russia. All right, continuing on. And thou shalt think an evil thought. That's right. It says, and thou shalt think an evil thought. Okay, and what's that evil thought that's going to come into the mind of the leader of Russia? To send missiles to America, which is Babylon the Great, to completely destroy this place, man. Okay, that's what's going to be that evil thought that's going to come into the mind of the leader of Russia, man. Okay, continuing on. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 11. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. Okay, and what's the land of unwalled villages? We understand that that's speaking about America, which is Babylon the Great, and the land of Israel. Okay, continuing on. I will go to them that are at rest. That's right, man. Who are at rest more than these so-called Americans, man? Okay, a lot of these people, man, they're not worried about what's going on, outside of this place. They're not worried about America being touched, man. Okay, these people are completely asleep, comfortable. Okay, not worried about danger, man. Not worried about war to come, man. Okay, these people are completely at rest, man. All right, continuing on. That dwell safely. That's right. It says that dwell safely. Okay, and you see that these so-called Americans, all right, are dwelling safely over here, man. Like I just mentioned, man, these people are not worried about this place getting touched, man. Okay, you see a lot of these people, boasting the military might of America, man. A lot of these people speak proudly about this place being the greatest. All right, they're not worried about war, man. They're not worried about Russia coming up against this place. They're not worried about North Korea coming up against this place. They're not worried about China coming up against this place, man. Okay, these people are dwelling safely over here, man. Okay, continuing on. All of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates. That's right, man. We understand, in the ancient world, we know that it was walls that will surround the cities, in its entirety, man. Okay, but you look at America, which is Babylon the Great, man, there's not any type of wall, surrounding this place in its entirety, man. Okay, you had Donald Trump, back when he was in office, speaking about building a wall, speaking about building a dome. Okay, but we understand, man, that none of that happened, man. Okay, but we know, man, that that's speaking about this place, man. All right, so let me go ahead and get what else I had. Let me go to Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me, a destroying wind. And that destroying wind is speaking about that nuclear destruction, okay, that's coming to America. Continuing on, this is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners, and the fanners are speaking about the other nations. All right, continuing on, that shall fan her. How they're gonna fan America? By sending missiles over here, man. All right, that's how this place is gonna get fanned. Continuing on, and shall empty her land. That's right, and this place will be empty, man. Okay, everything you see over here, man, these buildings, these roads, these cars, even you wicked people will be utterly burnt up and destroyed, man. All right, continuing on. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. That's right, man. We understand that these different nations, are collectively coming together, building up their military, increasing their nuclear arsenal, okay, to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great, during World War III, the third woe. All right, so let me go ahead and get what else I had. I'm gonna go to Jeremiah, the 51st chapter and 11th verse. All right, so the same chapter. This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 11. Make bright the arrows. Okay, and we understand that the arrows are speaking about the missiles. Continuing on. gather the shields. The Lord had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. Okay, so we understand, man, that it's the Lord, that's raising up, these Russians, that's raising up Russia to come up against America, which is Babylon the Great, man. All right, continuing on. For his devices against Babylon. And what's that device? Those missiles, man. All right, continuing on. To destroy it. That's right. And that's exactly what's going to happen, man. This place is going to be utterly burnt up, man. This place is going to be destroyed, man. Okay, so you see, man, you can't get around it, man. It's prophecy. Okay, it's gonna happen. It's gonna come to pass, man. Whether you people want to hear it or not, whether you like it or not, man. All right, continuing on. Because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. That's right. It says because it's the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple, man. Okay. And when you look at this place, America, which is Babylon the Great, man, you see that our people, we're in captivity over here. Okay. You see that we're still subject to payments, man. You see that our enemies are ruling over us, man. All right. You see that the blood of the saints was spilled here. Our people were mistreated. OK, and all these things. So we understand, man, that this place, America, which is Babylon the Great, has to be destroyed, man. OK, and like I just mentioned, about how people, served captivity over here. All right. But you see that we're still in the land of our captivity, man. All right. So we know, man, this damn devil Esau Edom has a lot to pay for, man. All right. We know, like I mentioned, man, this place will be destroyed. We know that our Lord Yahushua will return with an innumerable amount of angels and the chariots with him. And it will be concentrated fire that will come from those chariots to destroy this place. OK, as well as 200 million warheads that will hit America, which is Babylon the Great, man. Okay, so we understand, man, this is prophecy, but we know that the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, will be delivered, man. Okay, when our Lord Yahushua return. All right, so we know, man, you damn devils are going down. All right, and back to the article, man. Okay, where it says U.S. Senator wants nuclear war. We know, man, that nuclear war is coming, man. Okay, that's how this next world war will be fought, man, by way of those missiles, man. All right. So with that said, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rachak, double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.